we're looking to retirement. We wanted a smaller yet a very functional space, but we still wanted to keep the things that we needed to carry on with the activities that we enjoy.
Celia, how are you?
Hi, Dave.
Steve, how are you, mate?
Well, mate,
I could smell the fresh paint walking up here. It's a new place.
Well, mate, we just moved in.
Fantastic. Tell me your story.
Well, the downsizing was because the other place was very large, hard to clean. We had 4 levels, 5 bedrooms. Getting older, in the future, we know now that flat block and easy access is the easy thing to do.
We try to keep some of the things that we had for our children, for our grandchildren, so that we can be active with them. And that includes having equipment that is very difficult to store in a smaller garage.
So I sort of started putting stuff up in the ceiling to get it off the floor.
We're very aware that we can, with some effort, store things in here without having them lying all over the floor.
And hopefully incorporate a workbench somewhere that I can get the old hands around things and start doing a bit.
In every home there's a manhole. That manhole is used for just that, access for people, not for storage solutions. So for safety here, we'll close up the manhole and we'll set up storage solutions in the garage. I can hear the music. Steve's out on the water on a Saturday arvo. He rips the ski out of the bag and the fin's broken. I can also hear the music when these skis topple over and crash onto the floor after the kids have run through the garage. We need to get these expensive skis up off the floor so they are protected, they're accessible and they're very safe. You've all heard of the expression, we'll just chuck it out in the garage. Well, it ends up here on these shelves called the dumping ground. And it's very hard to access stuff. You've got to move it all around to see if you can find it. Well, I think for Steve and Celia, we need to solve this problem once and for all. Planning the garage is just as important as installing the product, so you've done a lot of groundwork here. Can you just tell me a little about it?
We've categorised things into 3 main areas. One would be the sporting equipment, which we have a fair bit of, as well as the work area.
And don't forget the chemicals. We needed a lockable cabinet to put the chemicals away from the grandchildren.
If it's sort of set up in 3 zones, I can see where you're going with it, but we've only got one thing left to do. How does it differ from what you guys expected?
I never thought that it would come out as successful as it has, with access to everything and ease of access. And I never thought the installation was going to be as easy either.
Once you get a roll on it, it keeps going on, doesn't it?
I didn't think we'd end up with so much space. Often I had to move the car for Steve to get things in and out of the garage.
Yeah.
We don't have to do that anymore.
Lockable storage is fantastic.
No more digging around in boxes. Now there's just so much space and it's just very easy to access everything.
And it's clean too.
And hopefully it'll stay that way, mate.
I hope so. Otherwise someone will be telling me it won't be.
This space looks fantastic. This is a true example of just how versatile the tracking system can be. We've even hung a dryer on it. And of course, they've thought of ways to cradle the old plastic tubs as well. Bikes can take up loads of space in any garage. These vertical bike hooks are just one way to get them up and out of the way. I think we might have spoiled Steve on this one. Look at this awesome bamboo benchtop he's got to work on. He's also put a lot of thought and time and effort into this space and organised everything that's so dear to him and made sure all of the things that are most important to him are close at hand. And it's so nice and quiet in here too, with the kids playing out in the garage.
It's a great outcome for the whole family.
Fantastic.
Yes, Dave, thanks. Cheers.
Thanks.